Cleveland Browns coming to town to take on the Ravens. Bailey Zappi and company.
Yeah. You just like this is. I mean, you use this as a tune-up, man. Hopefully this game is over by halftime. They without some of their best players, like Hicks not playing, Jerome Ford not playing, Denzel Ward's not playing, Njoku's not playing. They said they going to Zappy. Um, you just got like you said, like we've been saying this last couple weeks, you got to get here and stay healthy. That's the main important thing is to go and get healthy, dominate them in the trenches, get out of here with a W, get out of here healthy, and get out of here as AFC No champions. That's not something that that's a big accomplishment. It's not the final goal. It's not what what you're playing for, but to win the AFC championship back, the AFC North championship, back to AFC North Division championship back to back years. That's a big thing. That's something that you should be congratulated for. But that's not what we're playing for. That's not what the Ravens playing for. So like I said, you gotta get in here healthy, man. I think the key in practice week is just Justice get healthy. He's key to the Ravens' success offensively. He didn't, the concussion and then the concussion / illness week he didn't practice, so he's not playing this weekend. So that's the main thing that I'm thinking about right now is him getting healthy, going forward. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Zay, Pro Bowler. That's big. That first time in Ravens history that we've had a wide receiver selected for the Pro Bowl.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
It's wild. It's really wild. But congrats to him. Definitely deserved. That's definitely good for him. So like I said, this game is as a Ravens fan, you want to get you don't want it to be close in the second half. You don't want none of that bull crap. You just like I said, you just want to get out healthy and get a W. It's not too much really take away. Like I said, it's barely Zappy. You should be able to get pressure on him and get him off a spot, get a couple turnovers. Score to get a score defensively and put this game very early so we getting ready for a home playoff game because that's what it's all about. It's about getting through this game healthy and getting ready for next week.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on this matchup. It's week 18. We're playing against Bailey Zappi. They're clearly trying to lose out. Jameis Winston is going to be the number 3 quarterback, and he was the quarterback that led a victory against us several weeks ago. So clearly they have no intentions to try to go win a football game. So we should have no intentions to want to drag this out. By the middle of the second quarter, this game should be decided as far as just the energy and the spirit of the game. There's no reason why our starters should be playing past a certain point in the third quarter. If that, this should be not only a tune-up game, but a get out of Dodge early game. This should be a game where you barely break a sweat for some of the guys. Some of the other guys who might benefit for some extra reps or some extra tune-up, the Ajabos of the world, go ahead, by all means, play every down. But for the guys that, are kind of proven as far as we can't afford an injury to them, sit them down at ASAP. The Lamars, the Derricks, the Zays, the Marks, the Ronnies, the Matabukes, the Marlins, the Kyles. Sit them all down, man. Sit them all down as soon as humanly possible. And again, this game should be something where you shouldn't have to sweat. You shouldn't have to worry. There shouldn't be any angst and anxiety. This is something where the first few possessions, you put your imprint on the game and let the Browns know that we know that you want to lose and we're going to help you accomplish your goal today. Don't even trip. If I don't see that, I'm worried. And I don't foresee having to be worried on Sunday or Saturday, excuse me. I think we all know what's at stake. Winning, you're the AFC North champion. And we fought a long, hard season to kind of get to this point. And it should be celebrated, another division championship for the week. It should be celebrated. Pro Bowl, I ain't going to get into that. Daniel Falehi, Pro Bowl ultimate, man. I don't know what the fans see that I don't. But again, I saw Tyler Huntley be selected as a Pro Bowler too. So, and I don't know how you're selecting these things before the season is over. It's just a lot going on with the Pro Bowl. But I'll wait for all pros. We'll see where everybody stacks up there. But as far as the team, I mean, again, AFC North champions, potential home game, third seed. We're going to be watching all the other scores to see where this thing ends up as far as the seeding, who plays who we will see in Baltimore, hopefully, and we'll go from there. One week at a time. Um, Bigger goal should be at the forefront. We're gonna have a tough road to a potential Super Bowl. If we want a Super Bowl, it looks like we're gonna have to go through Josh Allen. Looks like we're gonna have to go through Patrick Mahomes. All that talking during the season, we'll have an opportunity to back it up. I just hope it's not, you know, this cycle that we're in where we get in the regular season and everybody's feeling good, everybody's talking a lot, everybody's you saying look at us, look at our guy, or look at our team, look at us, and then we get in the playoffs and then we lose, and then it's an off season full of slander just to get back to the next regular season and do it all over again, right? I hope it's not that. We have a great opportunity in front of us. Do I think we can accomplish some beautiful things? Yes, I do. And I'm excited for the opportunity. We just gonna have to capitalize.
Yeah, what's your confidence level if we do got to go to Buffalo divisional round? Because I don't got much to say about the Browns, about the game Saturday.
Yeah, Bailey Zappi, that'll do it to you.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that. But what's y'all confidence level? I mean, granted, we get through the first wild card game at home, but that's looking like the path we're going to take is Buffalo and then Arrowhead for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So,
well, to answer your question, but not to skip over the wild card round, I have a 10 out of 10 confidence level. Whoever we play in the wild card round, whether it be the Chargers, potentially the Steelers, bring them on, right? As far as the next potential matchup with Josh Allen, going up to Buffalo, it's never a fun thing when you're talking about January weather, potential snowstorms, wind, cold. Never a fun thing to go up north, that far north, to play a football game, especially when your quarterback's from South Florida. But we'll see. I mean, I think obviously we have a great opportunity in that game. I think we match up well against them. I think we're familiar with them. They're familiar with us. I just also caution us not to underestimate the team. They're not the same team they were week 4. A lot has changed on both sides. We've gotten up 10 times better, offensive line, a little bit more cohesive, defensive line, secondary, the defense, our whole entire team is different. So let's give them the same respect. Their whole situation is different. They found themselves during the season too. So it's going to be a new matchup should we face off in the playoffs. Confidence level, I say 7.5, 8. And that's just because I believe in what we can do. But that's going to be a tough matchup. You know what I mean? You flip a coin. It's just whoever wins the turnover battle, and that's really what all this playoff stuff comes down to anyway. Who is a collection of good, great, elite teams? Who's going to make the least amount of mistakes? So we'll see. We'll see on that. But I have a high confidence as far as that's concerned.
You two keys.
What's my confidence level going to? Hey, Scola, I got a question. Why are you not saying nothing about Bailey Zappi?
Because we lost to him at the
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought that's what it was.
In this game of slander, in this game of slander, I know when it's on the horizon. So if I say anything, whoa, wait, you need.
I know you're not talking.
So yeah.
My goal coming into the season for the Ravens, in my opinion, was always going to be a Super Bowl. It was going to be Super Bowl bust for me. So I'm confident. I'm very confident if the Ravens play well, and this defense play the way they've been playing. They play that game. They could beat anybody. Just gotta. The coach can't get in his own way. Lamar can't get in his own way. Got to take what's in front of him. But I'm confident the Ravens can play and beat anybody on any given day. You just got to play your game. I think we are the most talented team in the NFL. Like,
how confident are you that we will play our game? Because that's been the story for 5 years. Yeah. If we play our game,
I think we have been playing. I think the Ravens have played that game for most part. It's just the defense. The defense wasn't as good as it is now. You take your lumps and bruises over the season. I'm confident. We'll see. I'm confident. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not going to. Try to put it in the same bucket as last year. Because I'm just trying to get that out of my mind. Like, going to this whatever new season, new playoff. Lamar in this second year in this system. So hopefully he found some things. Where when they do run into that Kansas City team, or they do run into, but when they run to Buffalo, even if, Pittsburgh, like I'm saying, that's why I don't even want to get too far here myself, because you still got you still might have face a San Diego team that you already. It's tough to be the team 2 times in the season, so you're gonna have to face the Chargers. You may face the Chargers at home. They're gonna maybe have a complete different game plan for you. They're not a bad team. You may face the Steelers game. We all know what that's gonna be. A 1-score possession game in the playoffs at home. But like I said, my thing is the Ravens. I think too much of the season we talk about the opponent too much. If the Ravens play that game, they'll be fine. If Lamar plays game, they'll be fine. I'm confident in it this year more than any other year.
Y'all got a preference? Who y'all rather play?
No.
Wildcard weekend?
No.
Chargers, Steelers? Either one is up.
The goal is the Super Bowl. If you play it is who it is. Like, I don't want to get into I'd rather play this team, I'd rather play this team, whatever. Because then it comes into, well, are you scared to play this team, or do you match up who you match up with? Like, you should be able to, these teams that you faced before, all literally, if you got to play the Chargers, the Steelers, the Bills, or the Chiefs, these all 4 teams that you played already. You got to put your helmet in, and you got to put your pads on, man. It's not about trying to avoid the matchup. This is not the time for that, to me. I think that speaks to insecurity. I think you need to just be confident and your team should be able to beat any team that's in front of you. And that's the confidence I think the Ravens need to go into the playoffs.
I don't want to see the Steelers for a 3rd time in the season. Healthy, mano a mano. I don't want to see them. If I have to see them, we're gonna see each other. But if I could see Greg Roman, shit, let me see that nigga. I've seen him in the playoffs before. I wouldn't mind. You know what I mean? If I got to take the easy road to win something, shit, I mean, we could take whatever road we can get right now. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, we talk about, and I agree, right? Like, we play our game, we should be good. I got to give respect to the Mahomes of the world. If he plays his game, it's proven what he does when he's on his game. What are we going to do to knock him off of his game? I don't know, man. I was thinking about it yesterday, bro.
But that's my thing about that is you got to get there. Like I'm saying, like you got to get there. Like you got to. And I agree with you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be on the way. If we get to that, we're going to dissect that shit so much. But you got to get there. We got to get there, man. You got like Josh Allen. That's like you said. That's a beast. Like TJ Watt coming here for a wild card game, or Nick Bosa and Khalil Mack coming in for a wild card game. Like that. It's a different type of pressure there.
I just feel like the challenge is I just hope we don't underestimate what's in front of us, because they've been loading up all season for this moment. We talked about Travis Kelce being sleepwalking all season. He ain't been sleepwalking the last several weeks. And I'm looking at their weapons, like you got Marquise, you got Xavier Worthy. That's off rip. And then you have Kelce and D-Hop. And then you have Juju and Noah Gray and Justin Watson. And then you got the running backs. Like, they're all making plays at once. And it's just, I'm not trying to foreshadow anything, but it's like we over here like complaining about how many weapons we can use in a game. And they're just using every weapon that they humanly have. And, it's working.
I really hope the Eagles. I hope the Eagles go out the door come starting next week, man. I don't want to hear none of that crying. Like, you got to do what you got to do to win the game. Like, who cares what you do? Who cares who catch the ball? Who cares who run the ball? Who cares if Lamar throw the ball 10 times and run 25 times? At the end of the day, you got a W. That's all that matters. I
do think that's in our favor this year. I feel like Lamar left last postseason with some regrets. Which fueled his weight loss, which fueled kind of how he's approaching this season. This last several weeks, he hasn't been scared to take off. I think we're going to need that. I think we're going to need his unpredictability, him being a wild card, a joker in the hand. That's the only way we have a heads up or legs up over some of these other teams. Patrick Mahomes is great, championship guy. Josh Allen, as far as his arm and his running ability, is just different. But as far as Lamar, as far as his running ability with his arm, that's a little different. So, I mean, just him being able to provide that level of unpredictability, that is what makes us the most dangerous when we're on our game. And if Lamar can give us that version of himself where he's running as much as he's throwing and throwing as much as he's running, you really don't know where it's coming or when it's coming, I think we'll have some success this postseason. And I think that's kind of the timing he's on this year. And if he gives us, just leaves it on the field, I'm cool with whatever happens. I just need us to leave it all on the field, both sides of the football too, and also special teams as well. Let's make it so that's an asset this postseason. I believe it can be. And John Harbaugh, you're gonna have to do your thing too, man. Like that's gonna have to be something where game plans are gonna have to be A1 steak sauce. If you need to adapt at halftime, that's going to have to be something where, that's a pivot from previous season. If something's not working the first half and we just look discombobulated, we got to go into that locker room halftime, have some tough conversations and come out of half and switch it up and do whatever it takes to win those remaining minutes. And I think, this year we're more equipped for that. We'll see though, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for this to start up because every year you kind of want that chance for revenge and that chance to rewrite the story. And this is the only thing on a lot of our teammates and players jackets that if they just complete this chapter, their story is beautiful. The Ronnie Stanleys of the world, Tuck already got one. The Ronnie Stanleys of the world, the Lamars of the world, the Derricks of the world,
a lot of the world.
A lot of these people they write this chapter. Their career is cemented and legacy is cemented. So a lot to play for. And if Harbaugh wins another one, he's gonna be walking around, with his chest out. He gonna be walking around talking crazy like, yo, I heard y'all been talking recently. Y'all been saying fire me. I got 2 of them things, and rightfully so. I let him talk his shit.
Hey, I'm gonna be at the parade saying, I'm sorry.
That's my coach.
Telling y'all to get back to the end of the bar.
I'm gonna be in the parade yelling, Hodge, I'm sorry.
Get back to the end of the bar with all that talk.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ain't never getting rid of him if he get another one. You talking about
lifetime contract?
I would be cool with that though. At that point in time. I wouldn't. It wouldn't even matter now, man. It wouldn't even matter.
Long as he continue to bring in high quality coordinators, it's not a problem. Like Harbaugh got a tree. Every coach can't say that.
Who are you telling?
Who got it better than that?
Nah, I'm not letting y'all slide with all this Harbaugh love. No.
They funny, right?
The playoffs ain't start yet. We not there yet.
Bring Jack.
Buttering them up.
Bring Jack.
This guy, the Ravens need to play well enough to keep the decision out his hands. How about that? Get up 2 scores so he don't got to.
That's when he looked the best, right?
Exactly. That's why he looked so good because we've been killing people the last couple weeks. He don't got to make no decisions.
He looked great. He ain't got to call a timeout. He ain't got to challenge nothing.
The Ravens got to play desperate, man. Even if they're the favorites, even if they're supposed to win, but they just got to be desperate. It's time to be desperate. I mean, I feel like they let one get away last year, and they need to make up for it.
I like this underdog type.
I hate y'all when y'all say that, man.
Ooh, I mean, we are underdog.
I mean, but
think about it. Y'all got niggas on TV. Nah, y'all got
after round one.
But y'all got niggas on TV kicking their feet up, down in black and purple.
After round one, if we gotta go to Buffalo and then to Kansas City, it's definitely the
hold him to what he was saying earlier this season. Wasn't Sco the main one talking shit about us when we was 0-2, when we was damn bad, when we lost to the Raiders? Were you not talking shit?
I'm always talking shit. But what did I come into the season saying though? And y'all got, I say y'all are perennial Super Bowl favorites. And y'all say no, we're not.
When you were first,
that's see, your narrative is so funny because that's not how that conversation went down. First of all, it started in the chat, and now you bring it to head, but that's not how you're missing a lot of context. Listen,
no, I'm not.
A lot of context is missing right now.
Nah, because y'all after 14-2, losing to the Titans and all of that, y'all live by we want to be underdogs, and you're not. No, you're not.
Y'all
tried it with Lamar. Lamar won 2 MVPs, and y'all still like Bill Polian. Fuck Bill Polian.
What's trying to make y'all believe is that we've been perennial Super Bowl contenders since 1996. And no, it's only been like 5 years. It's only been like 5 or 6 years. And that's what we're trying to say.
5 or 6. You know how long that is in NFL?
Yeah, I give you that.
That is a long time that y'all are always in the favorite. Always.
We just little bros like 6 years ago.
Oh, you were just talking. When we started this show, it was Kyle Bowler. It was Kyle Bowler.
Now we the favorites.
Now we don't hear Kyle Bowler no more. Like we don't hear about Kyle no more. Like
Kyle Bowler.
No,
you can't do that with me because I like Lamar. So you can't do that to me.
No, I'm saying you should say that's how bad we didn't make the playoffs for like 2 years. You ran that in the hole when we first started this. You ain't make the playoffs 2 or 3 years.
Yo, when this show started, Lamar was already MVP. He was already MVP.
Yeah, but you said you ain't really respect the.
I mean, in the chat, yeah, I'm not gonna let y'all forget where y'all came from in the chat. But on this,
all of that. So this season, you were talking crazy about our team.
Of course,
when y'all had the pole
when we was up,
when y'all was up and we was down, or we was trying to climb our way back up. We wasn't Super Bowl favorites or none of that.
Not from me, but everybody else still had faith in y'all. Everybody had faith in y'all. They had more faith than y'all did. Y'all was doom and gloom up until 2 weeks ago.
I ain't gonna say what I was.
We wasn't doom and gloom. We just wanted us to get our act together. Like we wasn't doom and gloom.
We was 8-5, go.
These guys went on a losing streak behind me, and y'all niggas open your eyes up and say, "Oh shit, it's Christmas early." But before that,
but think about, and we get into y'all. But the thing about y'all, I don't never think y'all that good. So it don't be surprising when y'all going 3-game losing streaks. I don't think y'all that good.
It'd be surprising.
And the reason I talk shit about y'all is because outside of this year, we start feet. Like y'all don't scare me.
You want to see us again in the playoffs, Scott?
Yes, I do.
But
you want, and we'll get to that.
Too. You want Mahomes too, though.
I'm always want Mahomes.
All right,
Josh Allen.
Be careful what you wish for, Scott.
Only because if you want a championship,
if you want us, you might get us.
If you want a championship for us, it's gonna have to be you gotta beat Lamar. No, I'm saying if you want a championship, you can't go into this thing and say, I want to play Bailey Zappi and Dorian Thompson. You can't. No, you're gonna have to beat Lamar. You're gonna have to beat Josh. You're gonna have to beat Pat. It ain't time, like he said, it ain't time to be scared. Even if you think you're gonna lose, you gotta get in that fight. You gotta swing.
It sounds good until you're home.
And you know what I mean?
It sounds good. Come see us, Skull, if that's really what you want.
I would love to. I would love to dance again.
In our home with fans?
I would love to dance again. Yo, that fan shit happened once. It happened once. It happened once. And I need give me a clean game from a quarterback. We fine.
Give me a healthy game from our quarterback with fans, and we feel good. Skull, you seen what happened last time? The game was
tied until it wasn't. It was tied until it wasn't.
It was a game till it wasn't, Skull.
I know.
And it wasn't like it was on. It wasn't.
It wasn't like horses came out that stable and it was like, damn, Seabiscuit is wilding. Nah, it wasn't that.
It wasn't that Houston, Texas.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that Houston, Texas.
It wasn't that. My horse fell over, and then y'all ran.
You'll rather see us than Houston?
You know what? I got a crazy feeling that Houston will get their shit. I be having these thoughts. And
I feel the same
CJ
way.
Stroud.
I feel the same way that you.
CJ Stroud been mid all year.
What Nick always says, styles make fights. That's not a good matchup for y'all.
Nah, not with the zone we be playing. And Nico running all free and shit. No,
I understand a lot of y'all want to see him because they banged up, but CJ Stroud against the secondary is not a good matchup for y'all.
Nah. Only thing that'll give me is that their offensive line is just terrible.
Yeah.
And they got some problems blocking our guys. But
he'll
don't get pressure
for the ball. He gonna throw for like 250 yards.
Yeah, but if we don't get pressure, that could be ugly. Y'all are a familiar foe. So I'm always feel more confident playing y'all wherever. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, in the alley. I'm always feel confident playing y'all.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I mean, the second win that y'all got against us was cute.
The second, all right, let's go. All right,
I always got that in my back pocket.
Don't even worry about you. No, you need to be worried about. You need to worry about.
I know. Hey,
you off topic
and
right
we
now.
gonna talk.
You off topic.
And we gonna talk.
Home Alone is coming to town.
And we gonna talk. We gonna talk. If y'all finish, we can get to the first commercial break. Y'all got anything else to add about y'all dreams and nightmares? Y'all done?
Just get out here, get out that game healthy, man. That's the most important thing.
What you say, yo? What you say? Who's on their way, yo?
Carly McCartney.
Holiday times, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
The ghost of Christmas past.
Until we turn them into the Good Son. Y'all ever seen that movie? Y'all seen the Good Son, right? Y'all see what happened to Macaulay Culkin at the end of that movie? Let's go to the first commercial break. Nitty Gritty.
When I want some sports news, Nitty Gritty is definitely who I'm tuning into, man. They show up each week with that uncut, that raw, that unfiltered sports news.
They say the things that everyone else wishes that they can say, but they can't.
Every Tuesday and Saturday, I am locked into my favorite sports show, Nitty Gritty.
Nitty Gritty, the best show out right now. Tune in and listen, stupid.